Hi everyone! Thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. This video is part of the series of videos I'm posting to try to help people out when it comes to aptitude tests like the civil service exam. Today we're going to talk about our series sa math and we're going to talk about scientific notation. Now, I'm making this video kasi I know that this type of question can appear sa exam ninyo. Whether you're taking yung civil service exam, UPCAT, LAE, or any other exam, you have to know kung paano mag-solve using the scientific notation. And this is actually part of a series I'm starting. So today we're going to talk about yung fundamentals lang. Ano yung concept ng scientific notation and how do you convert from yung regular na pagsusulat to scientific notation and scientific notation pabalik sa regular na pagsusulat. Okay? In order for me to explain that better, I'm going to switch over to my PC so I can show you how to do it. I'll see you in a bit. Today we're going to talk about scientific notation. Again, it's very important for you to understand the concept. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Okay? For example, ganito. Now, usually ganito ang itsura ng scientific notation. Ang rule is that yung number part nito has to be just 1 decimal point, tapos ng 1 decimal point na whole number, tapos the rest will be decimals na. Okay? So, for example, 8.4 times 10 raised to another number. Itong times 10 raised to another number, ito yung pinaka-indicator natin that we're using the standard form or scientific notation. Ngayon, ano yung rules? Ang rules niyan are this, okay? Pag sinabi natin 8.4 times 10 to the 0 power, ibig sabihin, okay, that is basically 8.4, tapos, yung 10 raised to 0, that will indicate kung ano yung movement ng decimal point, okay? May movement siya. Ang movement is like this. Pag positive ang decimal, ang exponent nitong 10, pag positive ang exponent, you will add zeros. Okay, ano ibig sabihin nun? The movement will be to the right. Okay? Pag negative ang exponent nito, the movement will be papunta sa left. Now, in order for you to better remember it, I want you to think about the number line. Okay? Now, when we talked about the number line, probably nung kayo nasa either late grade school or early sa high school, di ba ang integers natin is, kung ito ang 0, okay, habang gumagalaw ka pa right, that is positive. This is positive 1, positive 2, and so on and so forth. Pag nag-move ka naman dito sa left side, lahat to negative. So, negative 1, negative 2, so on and so forth. So, yun yung clue ninyo. Ang clue ninyo is this. Kapag positive ang exponent, dumarami. Or tumataas ang number. Kapag negative, okay, kumakaunti siya, or lumiliit ang number. Okay? Now, paano to? Kasi raised to 0 siya. Okay? Since raised to 0 siya, you're not going to do anything. Ang equivalent niya is just 8.4. Okay? Ganun lang yon. Okay? Any number, pag multiplied siya, pag naka-scientific notation siya na times 10 to the 0 power, ibig sabihin, as it is, siya mismo ang sagot. Now, again, we talked about paano kung positive number ang nasa exponent dito sa times 10. Again, para lang siyang 8.4 times 10 raised to 2, which is 10 times 10, or 100. Okay, parang 8.4 times 100, or basically 8.4, tapos you move the decimal place 2 spots to the right kasi positive number. Again, this will be 1, 2. Dahil may isa pang decimal place dyan, lalagyan mo to ng 0. Okay? So, the equivalent is 840. Again, it's the same as 8.4 times 100 din naman. Okay? Okay. For example naman, kung 8.4 times 10 to the negative second power, okay? So, negative 2 siya. Okay? It's going to be 8.4 uli, pero the movement will be to the left kasi negative number siya. So, you have 1, 2. That will give you 0.084. So, mas maliit siya. Yan ang equivalent niya. Okay? Now, how do we use it pagdating sa exam? Minsan, may mga questions na ganyan. Tapos sasabihin sa inyo, ano yung equivalent nito or i-convert mo siya into regular form. Okay? Anong gagawin natin? Again, same thing as what you did kanina. And that's what I want you to try. Okay? So, hit pause now. Try it out. Alright, let's see if you got this right. So, this is going to be 1.72. Okay? Tapos, igagalaw mo 8 steps. Tanong, to the right or to the left? Again, Kung ang number line natin, this is 0, this is positive, this is negative, to the right siya. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the answer is 172, tapos 6 na 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, comma, comma. This is 172 million. Okay? So again, that's how you do it. Pag hinahanap yung, pinapa-convert ito into yung regular form niya, ganito yung mangyayari. Now, kung ang question naman is like this, tapos ang sabi, you have to change it into standard form or in scientific notation. Ano naman ang gagawin ninyo? So, you try it out. Hit pause now. Okay, let's see how you did. Ito gagawin ha. Mag-move lang tayo ng decimal place. Ang difference kanina is that nagsimula ka sa standard, sa scientific notation, tapos kinonvert mo siya. Ngayon naman, nagsimula tayo sa ganito itsura. Anong gagawin natin? Now, ganito lang yon, di ba? Ang 854, kung gagawin mo siya scientific notation, it has to be 8.54. Okay? Kasi kailangan may isang whole number, tapos the rest will be decimal. So this is 8.54 times 10. Ang tanong na lang, ano yung exponent? How do you do that? Okay? So, what I suggest that you do, you can either move it, pag ganon, okay, and then count, tas dahil paliit siya, negative, or dahil yung iba naguguluhan do sa left, right, ano ba gagawin? Dadagdag ko pa positive pag right, positive pag left. Ito gagawin ninyo, okay? You put the decimal right here agad, 8.54. Ayan, bakit dito ako magsisimula at hindi ako dito magsisimula? Some people kasi start here. So, they move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, 7 ang movement, tapos dahil maliit, negative 7. That is correct. Okay? However, again, kanina kasi illustration natin looks like this, no? This is 0, this is positive, this is negative. Tapos, kung ikaw yung tipo ng tao na solid na sa'yo yung negative sa left, positive sa right, minsan naguguluhan dito kasi nga naman ang movement is pa right. So sometimes may ibang naguguluhan, nilalagay nila dito hindi negative 7 kundi 7 lang kasi ang movement is pa right. So ang gagawin natin, okay, kung naguguluhan kayo doon, ang gagawin niyo is don't look at the number itself. Ang goal mo is to change yung number nito into 8.54. So magsisimula tayo ng bilang dito sa point na ito. Hindi dito sa left side, dito. Doon sa itsura niya. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At dahil ang movement mo ay pa-left, that is negative. Para lang may rule tayo na basta pa-left, negative, pa-right, positive. But again, whatever method works for you. Ang importante, pareho tayo ng final answer, which is this. Okay? So one more question. Alright? So the question says, which is the bigger number? 0.21 times 10 to the 6 or 452.8 times 10 to the second power. Okay? So hit pause now. Alright, let's see how you did. Okay? Now, obviously, wala siya sa tamang form. Kung nasa tamang form yan, dapat 2.1 times 10, tapos naggalaw ka ng isang pa-right. Okay? Or, in this case, dahil mas maliit siya, dapat uutangan yan. So, dapat 2.1 to the 5th. Or, and then you have 4.528 times 28 times 10, tapos dahil meron ka pang dalawa, that is to the 4th power. Okay? That can be an option kung gusto niyo. Kaya lang, it doesn't have that much. Another option that you could do would be i-expand nyo sila pareho. Okay? So, gagawin mo siyang regular number. So, mag-start tayo din sa una. Sabi, 0.21 times 10 to the 6th. So, gagawin natin 0.21, tapos magbibilang tayo pa-right. Pa-right kasi positive number siya. So, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, the answer is 210,000. Ito yung first number. Okay? Yung second number ngayon, either mas malaki or maliit dito. So, ang second number natin is 452.8 times 10 to the second power. So, gagawin natin yung 452.8. Lalagyan natin siya ng dalawa pang movement. Pa-right din kasi positive number. So, we have 1, 2. So, ito is 45,280. So, anong mas malaki? 210,000 o 45,000? So, the answer is 210,000. So, the answer is, this is the bigger number. Now, I hope you got that right. Again, it doesn't matter kung saan kayo dumaan. Ang importante, pareho tayo ng sagot. Okay? Alright, I hope you learned something today. If you did, click thumbs up. Make sure that you share this video with your friends, lalo na kung mag-exam din sila. And as always, subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. Hit the bell icon if you're watching on YouTube. That way, malalaman ninyo as soon as a new video posts. The next video will be about addition and subtraction ng scientific notation. It's very important for you to know that. So, kung gusto nyo malaman nyo right away, make sure that you hit the bell icon to subscribe. Also, if you have any questions or you want a copy of my workbook or all of my reviewers, or gusto nyo malaman kung kailan may review event na paparating, you can go to www.facebook.com/teamlaika para malaman ninyo yung details about that, and also to reach out to me directly to request any of these types of videos. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. Adja kayo niyan, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.